Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for the opportunity to present today. My name is Xian Zhang, also known as Sarah, and I'm here to share with you my proposal for BEAR, or should I say BEAR, Foot Reflexology Track Project. This project is designed to bring together community wellness, environmental connection, and a bit of creativity. Before I begin, let me briefly introduce myself. I'm currently a junior at Fairview High School, and I'm the founder of Despair Walking Project and serve as a 2025 and 2026 Safe to Tell Colorado Student Ambassador. I'm deeply passionate about medicine, community wellness, and global health equity. This interest inspired me to build this project that supports both physical and mental health while strengthening with connection with nature. These are the 7 agenda that I will be going over today. First, project introduction. What comes in your mind when you hear about barefoot walking? You guys might be wondering, walking with your barefoot. And that's correct. Barefoot walking is a practice of walking on the natural surfaces with direct contact to the earth. This is also known as grounding or earthing, and it has been linked to various physical and mental health benefits. My proposal is to install an approximately 1,500 feet long barefoot trail in Bailey Lake Park. The idea is to create a safe, accessible space where residents can enjoy this benefit right in our community. Our project goals. Our project has 4 main goals. First, to improve blood circulation, that also reduce swelling and cold extremes. By doing a barefoot walking on a textured surface that stimulates many nerve ending and acupressure points in your feet, which help blood flows more efficiently throughout your body. Second, to promote mental health relaxation by relieving stress through contact with natural textures. And the direct touch of your earth or smooth stones can lower or relieve stress hormones, creating a grounding effect. Third, to support immune system by stimulating acupressure points, which also enhance your organ function. And last, to help people reconnect with nature and appreciate its value. Project proposal. The location we have in mind is Bailey Lake Park. And for the scope, we have considered 2 possible designs. First, type A, it will be about 900 feet long and 16 feet wide, placed near the playground. Type B would be 1,500 feet long and 16 feet wide, running along the upper tail. And both will be using a material such as natural and soft materials for comfort and acupressure benefits. What we are requesting is a land use permission and a budget estimate of 15K to 22K to cover groundworks and labor. This is the prototype outline. So for the design for acupressure plates will be bear paw shaped plates, which is made of smooth river stone for foot acupressure. And materials will be using natural river stones, eco-friendly stable base, decorations such as bear safety education signs, and fun facts about bear, which this to make the trail both informative and engaging. So I've actually made one of the prototypes that I designed for the acupressure plates, which I've used the pebbles to represent the actual pebble, and I've used gelstone to represent the cement of the trail, and these are the benches and the trees. This is the aerial view of the map of Bailey Lake. And this is type A, which red light represent the targeted trail. And this is the type A that has 900 feet long and 60 feet wide. And this is type B, which was 1,500 feet long and 60 feet wide. For the target audience, anyone can use, and especially anyone who suffers from stress and stress-related illness, and who also aims to resolve the negative effect of stress through grounding. To support this proposal better, I really want to share some statistic of barefoot walking. And this barefoot walking is really popular and really well known in South Korea, where I used to live. I've translated this statistic in English. So first, let's look at the vascular health. Before walking, both groups had a higher vascular index number, which indicates tension in your blood vessel. After walking barefoot, the index dropped from 10 to negative 5.9, showing significant improvement. In contrast, walking with shoes showed a smaller change from 2.4 to negative 7.5, and this suggests that barefoot walking has a stronger positive effect of vascular health. Next, stress and pain levels. The second measure is a stress index, and in the barefoot group, stress level dropped from 61.5 to 59.5. However, in the shoe group, there were no change. The third graph represents the pain level. The barefoot walking reduced pain score from 5.9 to 4.1, while walking in shoes showed only a minor decrease. These results shows barefoot walking can significantly relieve stress and pain. Next is estimated budget. The total duration of the project would be about 2 months. 1 month will be for planning, design, and getting approval, followed by 3 to 4 weeks for installation. For Type A, the estimated cost is between 11K to 15K. And for Type B, the estimated budget is 15K to 20K. Depending which type of the trail that we're going to install, the amount we're going to change. Our maximum estimate, including materials, labor, and externals like benches and fountains, is about 15K to 22K. And this is detail about the budget. And acupressure plates, which is for Type B, was about 13K to 17K that have all the river rocks and pebbles. And for the additional signs, that were going to be cost about $200 per sign. And this is the map, and this is also the map. For procedure, it's actually not that complicated. First, we have to select the location, which we did, and we have to level the ground. Second, we have to install a basalt boulder to mark the track. So in the picture, the gray boulder represents that. Third, we have to pour cement and water to fill the gap between the stones. And last, smooth and set up before hardening. This is also more detailed timeline. So the first 2 weeks, we were going to focus on foundation work, such as digging ground 6 to 8 inches. And for third week, we were going to install materials such as acupressure, plates, cement, and thick gravel or sand. And the final week, we're going to moisturize each floor and steps on a track for test the stability. There are so many health improvements by doing a barefoot walking track. And one of the example, a man who named Dongchang Park reported that by doing a barefoot walking, he improved liver function, recovered from insomnia, chronic pain through daily barefoot walking. And an elderly whose name is An Young-gyu, she had a knee pain, numb feet, and lower back pain. But after walking 15 minutes per day for 2 weeks on the barefoot walking, she improved her chronic pain. And the possible outcomes will be physical health improvement, of course, stress and pain reduction, and low-cost and easily accessible wellness activity. However, nothing is perfect. We also have potential challenges, such as weather and season. So as snow and mud, we're going to limit the use of the barefoot walking trail. And some residents might feel unfamiliar or hesitant about barefoot walking at first. And there are requirements of constant funding for volunteer and for preservation. Thank you so much for your time. And I believe this project can create a unique space in our community that promotes health, education, and connection to nature. I'll be happy to answer any question or hear your suggestion. Thank you so much.